this one, guys. Now, this is going to be a little bit different of a video, saying I am going to be using my editing software on this one quite a little bit more. Also, I am going to be testing out a couple new intros. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Just give it a rate, maybe 1 out of 5. Also, the recruiting Discord will be in the link as a link down there as well. I'm just going to break straight down into this video. This isn't really going to be a breakdown video, saying I am in a hotel room on vacation right now. So I'm just going to be going through a couple little, mainly tips and tricks and things I needed to point out for the clan, such as maybe some funneling tips and as well as some spell value tips I can give out, because one of the examples from funneling as well had some great spell value, so I'm just going to include that in there as well. And I'm just going to jump straight into it from Copper, one of our top Town Hall 11s. I do believe he is a max Town Hall 11, going at this one attack just for an example for you guys. Just going to jump straight off into it now. Here we go. Alright, just going to pause this one up right as it begins real quick, because to point out some of the spell value he's going to get right in the beginning of this attack, taking out those 2 Inferno Towers and 2 air defenses as well as 2 air sweepers. That is just already a lot of value, saying you're talking about 6 buildings being taken out with 8 lightning spells and an earthquake spell. He's also going to get insane damage done to those bottom 2 expos as well as to the top left air defense up here in this corner. And these expos are going to take damage as well, which is going to just do a lot of help on this attack, saying it is going to be an air attack. So I'm just going to let these spells come out and play out real quick now that I've already really talked about it. The only thing I can really add here is maybe try and get your spell placement down a little bit quicker if you know what spells it's going to take. But he did this attack really well, saying time wasn't really too much of a concern for him. Alright, so now I'm just going to pause the attack, saying the funneling portion has begun from the north up here. Now, one thing I do want to point out is I believe I can already tell where he was going to go with his funneling on this one. As I bring out the pin, I think he was going to go for this section here, coming straight in towards the Eagle Artillery and the core of the base to do a spread out from there, which is a really good strategy to go for, especially seeing I know he's already going to be trying to clear up this box here, as well as this box here, just to get that funnel set. When you see bases that are really symmetrical like this, that is one way to attack them and set up a funnel really easily, guys. 3 E-Dragons is perfectly enough to set up an easy funnel where you can take out a good percentage of the base. He brought that 3rd E-Dragon on that side just to clear up some of the extra buildings. But here in just a moment, I want to point something out real quick. You can already see with 25% damage done on the base, and that is just with his funneling troops, guys. That is going to be a huge advantage for whenever he's going into the base, saying there's only 75% of the base still even standing. And like I was saying earlier, guys, it's really important too that whenever you're doing funneling, you're leaving buildings standing as well. You don't want to be just going up and taking out this entire section, because then your troops will go for one of these buildings here, or even take off to a side building there. Just remember, guys, funneling is also about what buildings you leave standing. So whenever you do have your troops coming into the base, they have a path to go in as well. Some people call that pathing and not really funneling, and would say the funneling is what you destroy and the pathing is what you leave. So just keep that in mind, guys, whenever you're doing your funneling tips, funneling on your attacks. I'm just going to end this one here, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, just one thing I wanted to say real quick before I go into this replay. I am not really going to be breaking down this replay because this is going to be just kind of an attack showcase. I just wanted to say something real quick to Beanie Boy, the attacker, on this one. It's a big shout out that you're back in the clan, and we are glad to see you back here. Guys, Beanie Boy was one of our original clan members that joined the clan back when we were level 1 and helped me build this clan from scratch up. I do believe he was our first co-leader, and a big welcome back to him back to the clan. He does seem to be getting back to his old ways, and his donations are already past the 2,000 mark, I believe, at the time of recording this. And he's only been back in the clan for, I believe, 4 or 5 days now. So he's been doing insane work and probably about to set records for fastest member to co-leader in the clan, even though he was our first co-leader in the clan originally. Alright, guys, so I'm just going to let this replay play out, and I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Attacking from the northern portion of this base was actually probably the smarter thing to do, saying most people in my clan do know that the north portion of my base is the weaker side. However, almost no one on matchmaking knows that. That's why I keep this base up even when I'm pushing up into Titans. Now, once I get to about Titans 2, you'll see me change to an actual pushing base. This was just a friendly challenge that I posted up while I was recording just to see if anyone would attack it, and I was really glad that my boy Beanie Boy was the first one to hit it. I do believe this attack came out really well. Valkyrie attacks are one of his specialty attacks, as well as he's still kind of getting back into the game since his last burnouts. So it's just a way of him like really getting back into it. I am pretty sure that it probably won't take him much longer to get fully back into his attacking styles like he used to. He is one of probably our better attackers. He's right up there with us, right up there with the top guys in the clan. He was the leader of our clan, Worthy Warriors, for a while, our junior clan, a recruiting clan, as well. Now it's my third account that is there. Alright guys, I'm just going to let this attack finish up, and I'll see you guys over on my main base once again. So that was a pretty good attack from Beanie Boy. He is, like I was saying, one of our top attackers. Also, guys, if you see him in chat, he's pretty good donator, as well as he knows the game pretty well. If you need strategy tips as well, he can help you out there with that. I'm just going to get straight on to the next planned portion of this video, which was my attack on just a random base that I was going through as I was pushing up with some funneling examples for you guys. I'm just going to jump over right into that and just get into it right now. Alright, jumping straight off into this one, guys, I wanted to point out a couple of things just going in the beginning of this. This is my main type of pushing attack. Now, I was not really going to say this is an army I would recommend for you guys to be bringing for your attacks. This was just something I was bringing for examples, and so I could get a good funnel set up, as well as use that funneling for an example for you guys. But I just wanted to point out that this is not an army I would recommend, guys. This was just something I was trying to make sure I could get the star for. I did bring the 2 baby dragons that I would not have brought if this was a normal attack, just because I was bringing those for an example of how to widen a funnel out a little bit if necessary with just a single baby dragon or a hero baby dragon assist. This base was perfect for that, saying that there is going to be you have the Royal Champion over here. That was going to be a big benefit to that one. So I'm just going to let this one play out, and I do attack it from the north. My main objective here is going to be to take out these 2 cannons so I can get a funnel set into the main portion of the base. So I'm just going to let that go, and I'll talk about it once it starts hitting up. Normally I would do spells first, but because I'm trying to get funneling examples, that's the main portion of that I was going for, and was just going to adjust for it after as needed afterwards. So as you can see, these E-Dragons get hit by those air-seeking mines, but are still able to take out the cannon as needed. That was actually a clutch portion right there that was actually really nice for it as well. Then I'm just going to showcase how to widen a funnel. For example, I could have used a single balloon, saying that is a scatter shot, and then that balloon would have just gone into the defenses and would not have cleared out this entire section. So I brought an E-Dragon just to show that an E-Dragon can clear out or widen a funnel just by a few buildings if necessary. Then I'm going to come over here on the hero side and as well, and I'm going to do a Suicide King. This is just a method on how to get rid of heroes on the side of a base if necessary. I could have left my entire king just to go and clean up that entire portion. However, I was kind of hoping the baby dragon would take out the wizard tower. Even though it gets hit by the air-seeking mine, it wasn't too much of a disadvantage for me there. So as you can see, now that I've started the main portion of the attack at the top section of the base here, this is also where I'm going to cut the video because I'm just showing funneling examples mainly, guys. You can already see the funnel is set up in that portion of the base. I'm just going to grab my pin real quick. As you can see, the funneling portion is already set up to go towards the inner core of the base with the majority of my troops. The only things that are kind of on the outside of my funnel a little bit are these wizard towers, which I wasn't too concerned about, saying that I already have these cannons cleared. Now, that was why I was trying to get those cannons cleared, because I knew that I could funnel in directly to the core of this base with my attack and not have to worry about it too much. Alright guys, so that was my tips and tricks on my way of doing funneling. I'm going to be keeping this up with a couple more. I'll be getting with you guys from my home base in just a second. Also a little bit higher quality for you guys now. I am messing around with some video editing software. I'm going to be using a couple of different kinds. So just let me know what you guys think of that in the comments section below, as well as the new intro. Try and give it a rate out of 1 out of 5. I will be getting back on that. I have a couple different intros I'm going to plan out, maybe even try an outro or two here coming up. Just let me know what you guys think in the Discord clan chat or in the comment section below. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next one. And remember, clash on and have a good day.